That's my mama, y'all. Hey, get it, baby. Tell her, mama. Yeah. Caterpillar, who I be. Ain't that the truth? Okay, get him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, get him. Get him. This is me telling everybody that hates on me, you're not God. You're not Jesus. You ain't even close. Please continue to doing what you're doing. You're not going to break me, devil. I'm not talking about no human. I'm talking about the devil himself. I'm learning, bro. I am learning so much. So before I go and do what I need to do, because I have to be out of here by 7, I just want to go ahead and do this quick live just to show me how happy I am for me. For me. I'm trying to tell you, God is so amazing. God has changed my life in so many different ways. And I'm going to keep on striving. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I keep doing the right things. Because by doing the right things, you don't even know how far you can get to in life, man. And having God and Jesus by your side just makes it so much better. You know, I'm going to just stop worrying about defending people, standing up for people. Because when they do it, it's a problem when you do it. And that's some shit. When you defend. What's up, Tony? Go ahead, mama, get it. That's the old girl right there. That's my mom right there, Tony. But what's up, man? As y'all know, you know what I'm saying? My main channel, I can't do no videos. I can't post nothing. Somebody hated on me and YouTube put a strike on me. Now I can't do no videos, no posts, none of that. So I'm in my new channel. Mommy, they say hi. She said hey too, Tony. But you know what I'm saying? There's my new channel. And this channel right here, when I do this channel is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be talking a lot more about Christ, a lot about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? What he went through at Passion of the Christ, the movie. I got a video on this channel. I couldn't take it, bro. I broke down, bro. That just comes to show you, man, when a man is a man's, when he fears God and he fears Jesus, that's ultimate respect, man. And I know a lot of demons don't want me to be successful. I know a lot of demons want me to do bad. Just like Sleep was talking about today. You know what I'm saying? How people that act like there's no problem, like nobody can bring back your past and expose you of it. But they don't have a problem exposing other people. They're first in line to expose other people. But when it's time for them to be exposed, they run. They run. I'm going to tell you something. Do not be afraid if you are being exposed. If it's true, stand like a man or a woman and face your problems. But don't go out there trying to expose somebody else when you know you got a dark past yourself. That's why when I first started coming out in YouTube, I exposed myself. Can't nobody tell me about my life, what I've been through, because I didn't have a problem with telling my peoples, yo, I'm not perfect. I also had problems. I also did wrong in life. I also did this, did that, did this, did that against God's will. And that's why I suffered and went through so much in my life. As you can see, I don't live bad. I live very beautifully. But I had to get myself away from all the demons and all the devils because they were bringing me back into that life. And now that I'm receiving God's grace and God's and Jesus' help, I can't look back anymore. This is not about being a hypocrite or disrespecting God or disrespecting Jesus. This is about getting my life together so I can feel good about myself because I already know God has my back. As long as you do the right things and you look at yourself in the mirror and know that you're being real and loyal and faithful to yourself, to your loved ones, you have nothing to be worried about. You understand what I'm saying? Today Sleep's live was so amazing. That brother left me. I'm talking about, bruh. That brother Sleep left me today in shock. Because I know Sleep TV does amazing videos and amazing topics. But just today, bro, if y'all ain't see Sleep TV morning video live, I recommend everybody to go see it. Do you understand? Those were powerful words of how he's telling a brother significantly, you can leave the aspect, but remember, you still gonna be black. You still gonna be looked at as black. All the elders that represent the communities of blacks, they're starting to walk away because the young ones are given a bad name and a bad influence and bad attention and bad vibes on what the old folks don't want to bring out into the public or bring out into the people's perspective and into people's mind to think that doing wrong is the right thing to do. If you got elders out there, you got teachers out there that is trying to teach you something, learn from it. Just like Sleep said, when I go into your channel, I'm your student. I am learning from you. Whatever I captivate and learn from you is for me to take and say, you know what? I can evaluate this, or I can go ahead and spread the same message to bring brothers and sisters together instead of envy and hate. Why do we show so much envy and hate towards each other? I'll tell you why. There's no communication. There's no understanding. I'm not too far away either. sometimes I just don't want to listen either. Like, I'm just being la la land and don't take in consideration that they're trying to teach me something, and that's why I am walking a straight path. That's why I am walking God's walk. That's why I am saying to myself, enough of your selfishness, enough of your stupidity, enough of things that you know that you can work out with God and yourself to be better for yourself. Be more united towards yourself. Give yourself more respect than what you usually do. Remember, you are a God's child. You are the light. You are the shine. You are the spectator to what good is, unless if you want to turn it into a bad aspect, unless if you want to turn it into something evil, unless if you don't respect where your brothers and sisters and ancestors came from fighting and doing things that is going to make and create, and just like Sleeping JT said, heal and build. I'm not saying copy your brothers or your sisters' craft, because that's for what? But embrace the beautiful message. Respect the message that they're sending out there. You know what? Sometimes I think, Tony, and I say to myself, at one time I didn't think it was worth living. I was like, life is too stressful. Life is too much. It's a depression going wrong. But once you start seeing that there are so many other people out there that are going through so much than you, stop being a fucking hypocrite and start doing, excuse my language, and start doing the right things. Look at my homeboy yesterday or the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, I did a video. And he lost his whole family. His whole family. Because a female in YouTube wanted him so bad that he was like, don't you see I'm married? Don't you see I got my kids? Don't you see that I'm doing this because, you know, I love to build a craft. You know what I'm saying? And I love to see brothers and sisters come together and respect one another. That woman had the audacity to call my boy's wife. Don't know how the hell she got the number. And my dog wife ended up breaking up with him, threw him out, and now she's filing for a divorce. Now, the receipts have been given to the wife that he never contacted her, that he was never around her, and she stays in a different state. And the time that she said that he was tricking on her, he was working and she was at her job in another state because my dog boss confided with his wife. And can you believe she still wants to divorce my homeboy? You got some evil people on YouTube, man. You got some very deceptive, very rude, and complicated people that don't want to see nobody happy at all. So that's why I'm saying, please listen to these amazing people. These amazing people are not taking advantage of you. They're not disrespecting you, and they're not trying you. It's amazing to see brothers built and sisters built and come together. Today I was put in check because I put somebody in check, but somebody else checked me. And you know what? I respect the fact that I was checked because I didn't even know the situation. I just reacted for what I saw instead of asking what the hell is going on. So you see, there's always somebody that God will bring to your attention. So just to let you know, hey, brother, chill. You're going a little too far. Calm your ass down. But I'm going to tell you something too. A lot of the people that are so-called happy of you and your spouse, I mean, you and your girl, you and your boy, whatever, they also want to deteriorate you. They also want to bring you down. Why? Because misery loves company. And when you got that type of misery in your life, you only complicate your status, your life, your everyday basis, normal norm activities, and you will even get family to start departing from you because they get sick and tired. There was this person that told me a story today about a woman that used to work in her job. And she will always complain, always complain, always complain. And people were already getting tired of her at work. This amazing person stepped up to her and, started telling her, don't worry about what people have to say about you. Don't let that antagonize your day or antagonize what you are trying to build or what you're trying to accomplish. Be more happier, accept it, move on, but don't give these people the privilege to laugh in your face and make a mockery out of you. Ever since that conversation, the lady, every time now she goes to work, no arguing, no complaining, happy as hell all the time. Why? Because this amazing person took her time to tell this woman, why is you stressing every day for? Why are you doing this to yourself? And the lady heard her out. And you know what? I respect it because there's not enough people out there in the world that will give you that time to let you know. Why are you stressing so much? Why are you complicating your life so much? Why are you doing so many things that the haters like? And look at you. You're suffering. You're miserable. That person is also teaching me too. That's why I say thank you. And I love you very much for that. And Tony, yes, sir. I got to live my life to the fullest, Tony. You understand what I'm saying? You absolutely right. And I just want to say to that amazing person, I love you. I love you dearly, because if you never would have taken the time to let me know certain things and to catch certain things and to just let me know, look, life is beautiful. Life is precious. Why are you doing this to yourself? And then instead of you being happy and just, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing and let others see you that way. Now the haters and everybody that's showing you hate, now they're mad because they see that you overcame the obstacles of them trying you, disrespecting you, or even putting videos of you out there. Are you strong enough to understand this? Are you valuable, ethical, professional enough to understand that sometimes you might go through your ups and downs? Does that make me better or worse than you? Hell no. Because I want to see Tony Smith one day do a video and say, bro, I want $100 million. I'm finna go ahead and help my peoples. I'm finna go ahead and build this and built that and built this. Same thing with Sleep TV, same thing with Dwayne, same thing with JT, same thing with so many other brothers and sisters. I want to see them one day and say, man, I'm going to help everybody. What's up, Brandon? Thank you so much, my G, for coming in. I appreciate it. That's another good brother right there, Brandon. Brandon, and I hope you don't mind me saying this. That was a couple of days ago, about a week ago. Brandon wanted to quit. Brandon said, forget all this. You know what? His fans, his peoples, and me, we got on his ass. Brandon is still here. You see, that's the type of love that you show to real people. Real people. And Brandon is a real brother. Brandon talks about things that are important, but he also talks about, you know, how he feels. You understand what I'm saying? And he also talks about other topics that some people are afraid to talk about. That's how I feel about myself. That's how I feel about Sleep. That's how I feel about JT. That's how I feel about certain other people. We are not afraid to talk about things that others are afraid to talk about. So my boy Brandon, you best believe, as long as you got your fam and as long as you got your peoples that respect you and ride with you, brother, you ain't going nowhere. Because I will tell your peoples to go look for your ass and find you and put you right back in this motherfucker. Ain't no such thing as quitting, Brandon. And you know that. You've been through this a lot of times in your life. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I can see, you got a good heart. You care about people. Keep it that way, my G. Don't ever change for nobody. That's why God is working through me as well. God is doing so many great things for me. Exactly. You need real supporters, not fake. So why don't you do this? Surround yourself with the real. Remember, you got a lot of people that go to work just like yourself, because I see you be doing lives at your job. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is, step back for a minute. Watch a chat every now and then and just see what people write. Just sit back and just analyze it. And I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 times, you will see the fakeness from people that want to see you down. You see, my beautiful angel, I don't know how she does it, but boy, she can peep a hater from a mile away. She can smell the motherfuckers from a mile away. I don't even know how she do it, but she does it. And that's why I'm telling you, for every queen, for every king, there has to be a queen. For every queen, there has to be a king. Now, if you're single, you're alone, then build your craft and surround yourself with real people. How do you know if these people are real or not? I remember when you did the video saying that that's it, you was gone. That's the most time I've seen people go into your live and tell you no, you're not going anywhere. If we have to go and bring your ass back, that's what we're going to have to do. Those are the people that you ride with. Just like I tell my boy Tony Smith, like I was telling him earlier, I want my nigga one day to do a video and say, I want this, I want that, now I want to go help all my peoples. Y'all don't even know. My boy Tony Smith probably doing that right now. And one thing I know about Tony Smith, he's smart. You feel me? And I see how he's always in sleep or JT's or very intellectual, smart people's lives. So I know my boy got a lot of intelligence in him. Do you understand? Just like so many other brothers and sisters that are out there that got so much intelligence. But you know what? People rather see the fake. People rather see the drama. People rather see the spectacles of families being dropped to the ground, seeing black brothers and sisters being put to the motherfucking floor. You know, brothers flagging other brothers, channels being taken down. Bravo. Why? I already know, Tony. I already know. You ain't even got to tell me. But I know real from real. Those 2.7K followers ain't nothing anymore. Realness is what I need. You know what, my brother? You ain't never said nothing wrong. And I agree with you 100%. And it's time for you to realize if you don't got that type of realness of people around you, then it's time for you to separate yourself from them. See, this is my new channel. So I know I'm not going to get too many people live like that. Don't you know that just you and Tony right here, that means the world to me right now? Let me get 3,000 viewers, you know, people watching me right now in this video. Do you think that's going to make a difference? I am who I am. Thank you so much, Tony, man. I appreciate it. I hope you prosper in life. I've always respected you for being real, 100. Bruh, I respect you for being yourself. And that right there says a lot of who I am myself. When I surround myself with real people like yourself, it also helps me understand you more. And I learn more from you as an individual. But one thing, look at the title. Look at the title of the video. Without God, bro, nothing is possible. You will not be able to conquer without God. You understand what I'm saying? Without God, bro, you can't move from here to the next corner. Don't they say that with God, you can move mountains? Of course, you can move mountains if you with God. But let's just say you decide to go to the other side, to the other turf, and you decide to do the wrong things in life, and then you try to bring good people down. The same thing that is happening with so many communities, with so many brothers and sisters, it can happen to you too. Once you let your guards down and you let that defense and that shield down, everybody will take advantage of you if you allow it. Look at me. I was afraid to be in love. I was afraid to admit that I was in love. I was afraid to put my love out there because I didn't want to get played like a fool and look like a square. You know what I'm saying? Just a female just saying, look at that dumb ass nigga. Quack, 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 quack. I got him. He all up in YouTube and shit, telling everybody he love me, but I'm with the next nigga. And he throwing that cheddar. I was afraid of that, bro. Then I came to my sense. I said, hold on. Don't you get tired of being a cheater, nigga? Don't you get tired of playing the same games? Don't you get tired of seeing people that care about you crying? Don't you get tired of, you know what I'm saying? Even other queens looking at you like, look at this dumbass nigga. You know what, Brandon? Hold on, Brandon. You say love don't love you? What about if I told you what love got to do with it when it's about you straightening your life? When it's about you loving yourself? When it's about you coming to your cocoon and platoon and your own environment and own circle? You know what, Brandon? That's what people, negative people, want to see you say. They want to see you down, underground, beneath the dirt, under the water, across the bridge. They don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you happy. So when you talk like that, you giving them the victory because they are devils. I mean, I'm not going to agree with you about that, man. I'm not going to agree with you, Brandon, about that because you know what? For you to say that nobody cares at the end of the day, that's like you saying that the people that do care about you at the ending of the day, you spitting in their face. You can't say that. You have to live your life to the fullest, just like Tony said. Look, man, I go through my problems too, G. You know what I'm saying? Depression is a mother. Depression can drive you to do things that you don't want to do. You know what it is, Brandon? That depression can drive you to a point that you don't eat for days. You don't want to smile. You don't want to get out your room. You don't want to do nothing. That's not the life, yo. That's not the life, Brandon. Let yourself be free. Be happy of who you are. You know why? Because God made you like this. And if God made you how you are, stay how you are. Because once you start changing that pattern, once you start changing that strategic way of you being on a normal norm every day, people are going to look at that, examine it, and flip the script on you on that and try you every way was possible. Why? Because they know they can get to you. They know they can make you cry. They know they can hurt you. They know they can make you pissed. They know they can get everything that's good within you and turn it bad. If you give people that opportunity, Brandon, you're not trying to see the better picture. You're not trying to see that God is with you. You know how many kids right now in Africa, in Indonesia, Salvador, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Jamaica, and all over the world wish to be where you at today? Ain't got no money, ain't got no food, ain't got no clothes, ain't got no job, ain't got no mama, ain't got no daddy, ain't got no sister. They take care of themselves. And when you give these amazing people a Bible, they treat it like it's their world. Just take a second. Just take a second. And whenever you get a chance, Brandon or Tony, one of y'all two, or both of you, go ahead and put people, kids, mothers, and fathers that don't have nothing in foreign countries and even in the United States, and you will break like a baby. You understand what I'm saying? Brandon, not everybody's gonna like us. Not everybody's gonna intertwine with us. Not everybody's gonna look at you and say, that's a real brother. Because the realer you are, the more you're being hated. Brandon, you better than that. You are better than that. Just like Tony and just like all the brothers and sisters that really put the heart and soul and their realness without disrespecting anybody and without making the fool out of themselves. And this is another thing. When you start to exposing yourself in a negative way, a lot of people will use that against you. And my point to you, Brandon, is don't give people that satisfaction, my G. Don't do it. Because when you do that, you opening the door to the devil. The devil is welcoming it because you are allowing him in. Once you start that negative vibe, devil's creeping in. And once he sits on your lap, ain't nothing you can do if you ain't got God by your side. Because everything that's going to come after that will be negative. It will be subjective to only hurting you, who you are, your feelings, your perspective, your way of being, and especially being a child of God. You way better than that, my brother, and that's why I salute you. And that's why I get any chance and I see you, I always salute you. Just because sometimes some of the real people that are real with you don't salute you all the time, don't you think that they're not real with you. You know, a lot of them work, some of them got other issues, some of them got problems, just like you, my G. You know what I'm saying? So if at any given day, you need a brother to talk to, or, you know, just somebody to just talk to, and when it comes in a godly way or in a brother spiritual way, my G, I'm here, man. I'm here. Real brothers will take the time and talk to another real brother. But you have to be considerate and you have to be honorable and you have to be willing to have these conversations. We are not the enemy. We are not supposed to be doing this to each other. Just like so much of the YouTube community, all they do is destroy each other. I just want to see good brothers just get along and sisters get along. But if you see that you can't do that, you got to get away from all that aspect, bro. You got to get away from that negative energy, that negative vibe. That negative vibe is not going to put you anywhere. The only thing it's going to do is going to destroy you. And everybody from your enemies, the demons, the haters, they're going to laugh at you. And they're going to have the last laugh because you allowed them to. Trust me, Brandon, I know what I'm telling you. I've been through all of this. And I'm working on myself. But I'm working on myself by allowing God and Jesus to work through me. Because I cannot do this by myself. I can't. I cannot put myself out there and say, okay, now I'm going to be a fucking hypocrite and flip the script. I can't do that. God will work through me. Jesus is already doing it. And this is not me being fake, being flawed. This is not me being manipulative. This is me giving one advice for one brother to another. You know what, Brandon? I'm going to tell you something too. So many men are afraid of love. They run from it. They scatter from it. They don't know how to accept it. I was one of them clowns. I was one of them fools. You can play the fool all you want in life, but in reality, whatever you do in the dark will come out to the light, G. If I was to tell you that I was the worst of the worstest of the worstest of the worstest, I would want you to believe me because I'm telling you the truth. I was the worstest of the worstest of the worst. Not anymore, man. One sister, I'm grateful for that. One life, one peace, one integrity, one nation under God. That's me now. Yes, y'all already know I get very passionate. You know, I get all in it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just John Loso. That's what Loso does. You feel me? You can ask my Jamaican uncles. You can ask all my Jamaican cousins and niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you. John Loso is built to be this way. But what makes John Loso better now is that he decided to change his negative ways into a positive way. And I still got so much work to do. This ain't over. It is not over. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to let God work through me in any level he wants to. I have a sensitive soul too, my dog. I do. But sometimes you just got to be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough, G. And when you, like I said, when you let God work through you, when you let Jesus work through you, when you let your spirit just flow with the good vibes, everything else falls in place. Yeah, the devil's always going to try to knock on your door and try to get you to get mad and piss all the time. Of course he's going to do that. But you have to be able to let the devil think that he got you, and then I don't know, you just look at him and you can't. And that's the beauty of God. When God separates you from all bad, you start to see that your soul, your ways of being, your respect towards yourself and other people grows so strong, and the bond is so amazing that all you can do is tell God, thank you very much. That's all you can do. That's all you can do is tell God how amazing it feels to know that you are being looked at by him in the most beautifulest way possible. But you have to let go of the negativity. You have to let go of the negativity. And people need to understand. And people need to understand that, bro. Stop being so hard on yourself. Being hard on yourself is not going to get you nowhere. It's not. And another thing that we as men, we need to learn. God's going to put someone that loves you, that is going to be hard on you, that is going to be tough on you, and it's going to just drive you sometimes insane. You want to pick the hairs that you don't got and just pull them. But at the ending of the day, that person means nothing but well for you. And for your health, for your salvation, for you to have a better relationship with yourself and God, especially with him. So if you see that this amazing queen that God brings to you, it's like that to you, keep her. Keep her. Don't let her go. Because that'll be the biggest mistake you ever do. And you know how many mistakes I've had committed in my life, G? Brandon, if I tell you how many mistakes I have done in my life, you'll probably look at me crazy and say, bro, you lie. I have lost great people because of my mistakes, because of my lack of judgment, because of my lies, because of my stupidity, because of my bullshit. I have lost amazing people. And that should wake you up. It should wake you up to understand. I only got one life to live. What am I going to do to change this pattern? And what you can do is start by loving yourself and giving God a chance. Giving God a chance to enter your heart, your soul, and every aspect that you think that God would never be in there for you. That's where you're wrong at, my G. God will always guide you and protect you no matter what. And that's what I thought also. God don't love me. God, love don't love me. I don't want to appreciate myself because people don't appreciate me. You can't be worried about people, bro. People gonna be people regardless of the fact. People gonna be people. And you need to understand that God will favor you. But God will favor you if you allow him in your life. You know what, bro? I wish I can see you so I can shake your hand and tell you how much God really loves you. It ain't no square shit. You know what I mean? It ain't no square shit. Ain't no disrespect. It's me really telling you, man, God is out there and God wants to do something great with your life. Why are you blocking him from it? You know what? Sometimes you're going to be by yourself. Ain't nobody going to be around you, my G, at all. Everybody's going to look at you and be like, that's a brother that detects everything that's good. He don't like it. So I can't be around that brother. I need to be around people that are good, just like you say. You need to be around people that are real, not fake. So that right there should tell you enough, my G. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for somebody to come and rescue you? Nah, bro. You can't do that. You waiting for somebody to tell you, I love you. You my peoples, you my this, you my that. If that's what you're waiting for, boy, you're going to be in there for a long time. You should know that for yourself. You should know that for yourself. You should know how important you are. And if nobody can respect how important you are, then they never cared about you in the first place. They never cared about you. They never cared about your feelings. They never cared about how you wanted to progress and how you wanted to build and how you wanted to do things. They did not care. Brandon, not everybody's going to care for you. Not everybody's going to love you. Not everybody's going to come to your attention. Not everybody's going to be, you know what? Yeah, that's my dog. That's my real nigga. That's my real G. Not everybody's going to do that, my dog. Not everybody. And you have to learn that. You have to see that for yourself. Because if you don't see it for yourself, then you're giving yourself a harder time by trying to impress people. That's exactly what haters want. Yeah, impress. Prove to me. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, my G. Just stay yourself. Be real to yourself. Be logical and be very respectable towards yourself. Because I'm learning that too. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, I put myself down and it hurts me, yo. It really does hurt me because you don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to disrespect yourself and put yourself out there where you know you are going to hurt yourself and hurt people that love you. Why can't you just see that God is out there to do something right for you, but you have to extend your hand. Give him your hand. Stop waiting on people to do that for you. Nobody but yourself have to do it. God is beautiful. Don't ever let nobody take that joy from you, my G. You know, sometimes I just sit back and I say to myself, Look how stupid I was to let anybody even try to take my joy away from me. I was so stupid for that. And they all laughed in my face. Quack, quack, quack. Look at him. Look at him. Brandon, I'm still learning. I'm still dealing with a whole lot. I'm still trying to find myself so I won't lose myself again. I'm there. I'm getting the help that I need. I'm getting the real people in my life back in my life. But not only that, God has given me the opportunity and a chance to relive my life and has given me a second chance. You know why, Brandon? And I'm going to tell you the truth. You know, about a week ago, I caught a big seizure right here in this household, right here. And right over there on that corner right there, I almost died. If it wasn't for my beautiful mom's husband, my old boy, I would have died. By the grace of God, I didn't die. That's what I'm telling you, Brandon. Live your life happily. Live your life to the fullest. If you need to talk to somebody, just send me a comment. Hey, yo, Lo, man, I'd like to holler at you, man. All right, my G, no problem. And if you see that I'm busy and I can't get to you, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know when I see my bad G, but what's going on? That's what brothers do. Just like Sleep was talking about. We as brothers, we need to defend ourselves. But let's show each other respect as well. Let's come together and show respect to each other. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why if you really look, how people really are with themselves, wow. That was me at one point. If people really look at themselves, how you was, and the type of person that you were, you know what, bro? I feel disgusting. I feel bad because of the person that I used to be. I should be ashamed of myself. And I was ashamed of myself. It really hurted me to the core. Because I know deep inside I did so wrong. I know deep inside God would have never wanted me to be this person. But I was. And it hurts me to the core because I know deep inside God would never want any of his kids to be that way. But I was that way. It's all about you making the right decisions for you. But you have to make these decisions walking with God. You cannot walk with yourself. You can't. This is not about you walking alone. This is about you making the biggest difference in your life and allowing God in your life. So if you allow God in your life, you accepting the greater things in life. You accepting the good. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. How many people really taking the chance and talk to you the way I'm talking to you? Not too many at all. And I know that. Just like sometimes I get these idiotic thoughts in my mind. And it's like, why do I let that get to my mind? If I'm walking with God, I should not let anything get to my mind. Exactly. Not too many. And that's why I say to everybody, bro, if you have a God, and it's God and Jesus Christ, accept them. Don't be afraid. What? Because gangsters and thugs and people from the hood are saying, oh, you a square, you are this, because now you want to talk about God and Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Everybody that talks like that about God and Jesus Christ is because they ain't got Jesus Christ in their life. And they want you to be like them. And they want you to be miserable. And they want you to be chaotic. And they want you to build chaos. And they want you to destroy, seek and destroy. Built a pattern where good is turning to evil and evil is turning to more evil. Come on, bruh. When are we going to give God the chance? We are killing each other out here, man. We're killing each other out here. We're killing brothers, sisters, people snitching on other people, couples killing each other, kids being taken away from their parent because they allowed the website, the social media to control their everyday aspect. Now they ain't even got their kids. But they want to blame the next YouTuber or the next person that got some great craft and that believe in God and Jesus Christ and gave you the advice 3 months ago not to do it, but you did it instead because you ain't care about nobody's feelings. You ain't give a damn if that person was trying to save you, was trying to tell you something to give you a good advice. No, you did not care. So now it's that person's fault. Now it's everybody else's fault. Now you put a finger at everybody else. What gives you the right? I'll tell you something. Without God, you ain't nothing. You ain't. And I'm too glad to mention that. In the name of God and Jesus, I say that. I am so proud to mention them. Because every time there's drama, there's chaos, and there's BS, everybody's running. Yeah, let me go see that bullshit. Yeah, let me go see that. Oh, let me go into this room. Let me go into this chat room. Oh, it's going to be lovely. All the drama. What, y'all fucking get tired of drama? And I'm also giving myself this advice. If you got a beautiful girl, beautiful wife, beautiful fiance, change your ways. This is in general. Change your ways. If you're single, but you want to change your life, you want to change your ways, do it. You can. With God and Jesus, anything is possible, my G. Anything is possible. So I'm glad, Brandon, that you talking to me like this because I can give you my understanding and you can give me your understanding. And if you feel where I'm coming from, ask me any questions, my G. I don't gotta be nowhere till 7:45, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So if you got any questions to ask me, bro, or anything that I've been through, or you just want to just tell me how you feel, go ahead, my G. That's what brothers all about, dog. I'm not gonna push you to the side and act like you ain't nobody. You a brother. You got a heart. You got a soul, man. See, my mom out here thinking that I'm arguing and stuff. No, this is my passion. She should know that better than anybody. But ever since I had the seizure, she's been extra careful. Because my seizure was bad, bro. It was bad. And then another thing I want to say. For the dumbass woman that laughed when I did a video walking 6.5 to almost 7 hours later after my laser surgery. How can I walk? What you mean, how can I walk? Later? I had to rest for 5 hours after my surgery, my laser brain surgery. I had to stay in that bed for 5 hours. I could not move or do anything. And just like I did when I got, y'all see it right here and in my throat. Yeah. When I almost died 2 years ago on this, I told the doctor after they put the staples and everything and the cement glue on me, check me out. I gotta go. The police officer looked at me and said, you ain't gonna press charges? I said, charges to the game. Go to your wife. Go make love to your wife. I ain't telling you nothing. He was like, also, damn, you just gonna let the killers walk away? Bruh, go to your wife. I'm not telling you nothing. Charge it to the game. He looked at me, he was like, bruh, well, you something else. Good night, sir. Thank you. I can go home early today. And I seen the smile on the officer's face because he was going to his, he was going to the wife. As soon as I left, 15, 20 minutes later, the medication and, the antidote and everything that they have given me, I started getting woozy. I started seeing different lights and all that. So I had to park. Oh, I know, sir. I know. You ain't got to tell me, Brandon. I know. And I love her too. I love her very much. She's a sensational woman. A sensational woman. And when I get to the gas station, because I parked in the gas station, I fell asleep. And I'm talking about my face was like this, Brandon, like this. The next day, the doctor calls me and tells me, you did the right thing by leaving the hospital. Because if you didn't leave the hospital, your enemies would have killed you because your enemies went back for you. So to that lady that said that I didn't get my laser brain surgery, was you there, lady? Was you there when I died in the table? When they had to put them electrical pulses shit on me so they can revive me? When I had my brain laser surgery? Was you there, lady? Was you there, lady? I hate when people assume shit that they don't know nothing about. And that's why God is pulling me away from all them people. Because they talk the yiggity yak, but they don't want to talk about themselves. They don't want to talk the bad things that they do. Brandon, let me tell you something. Do you know a person that is always accusing somebody of something is the fucking suspect? So if you ever get with a girl and she's always, oh, you cheating, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, Brandon, she's cheating on you. Just like for sisters, if you always got a brother that is always constantly telling you, oh, you cheating on me, or you with somebody else, that means that man has somebody he fucking with, and he don't want you finding out, so he's blaming you for shit that he's doing. Mamita, vamos a por favor, que están allá adentro, allá a la cocina, please. Que corta ya, esto está sabroso. Está sabroso. I'm loving it, baby. I'm loving this, man. God is working through me. I got Jesus in me. I ain't got nothing to be worried about. But for all you peoples that act like y'all live another person's life, that's real, come into my life. Come into my shoes. Brandon, I guarantee you, in a couple of hours, they'll be like, Loso, here's your shoes, nigga. I can't do this. Man, that's why, thank you, Mom. That's why I try to embrace people as much as possible. It's not about hate, y'all. It's not about me being envious towards you. It's not about me disrespecting you. It's not about me making something up about you to make myself look good. And yes, Brandon, people are cruel. There's a second person who's watching me. Why you don't want to put no comments on the live? There's been more than 3 or 4 people that have came in but don't want to put no comments on the live. Don't hide. Come out the bushes. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I sweat because first of all, it's hotter than a motherfucking in Florida. Boy, it's hotter than a bitch. Woo! Woo! And secondly, my passion, the way that I am, is what makes me the man that I am today. And I want to thank God and Jesus for that. I want to thank my mother for that. Because if it wasn't for that beautiful angel, I would not be here today. No, but everybody wants to talk about, oh yeah, fuck that bitch. Oh yeah, fuck that hoe. Oh yeah, I'm finna go in that. Oh shit. Shake it like a sound, shake it like a... Man, if you don't get out my face, why is it so hard for people to understand that not everybody's the same? Do you know the opposite attracts? But do you also know that the opposite can destroy? Brandon, I've been through all these obstacles in my life, and I'm still going through things in my life. And that's why we should come together as people, as brothers, as people who care. Not me making pretend that I feel where you're coming from, and then when you're like, damn, let me go holler at my bruh, then I come through and tell you, nah, bro, I can't talk to you because we ain't good. No, man, it ain't even about that.
Everybody's going through something. You absolutely right. But you know what? You can handle that going through something. You can diminish what you're going through. You can separate yourself and say, let me go ahead and do this so I can get right. And when I go out there to the streets, when I get out there to work, I can feel great. I can feel fine. Let me tell you something. There's times, Brandon, when I don't woken up and I just don't give a damn about life. I just don't care and I don't see it. But God and Jesus, they're right there like this. They got me like a groundhog like this. Telling me you ain't going nowhere. Because I know my God and Jesus see that I really want to change, man. And I'm taking every step, every level, every skill, everything I need to do to get to that point. Why do I do these lives so long? Because I am teaching. Why am I doing these lives so long? Because I want you to embrace yourself, respect yourself, look at yourself as a human, as a brother, as a sister, as a king, as a queen, as a teacher, professor, whatever you are, and do it from the heart. Everything you do from the heart always comes out. ¿Cómo fue? Oh, my mom said that I have preached my butt off. But I'm telling her, this is an enjoyment for me because I get not only to help others and also help myself, but also communicate with brothers and sisters in a very humble, respectable, and honorable way. Even with my passion. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So, I'm going to leave this live by saying this to my boy Brandon. Don't ever give up on yourself. Don't ever let the devil defeat you or try to clown you. And if you ever need a brother, someone to talk to, don't be afraid to hit me on my notifications and let me know I need a brother, man. Because that's what we here for, my G. This has been a pleasure doing this. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all already know in a little bit, I will be getting married soon. Just letting everybody know. And Brandon, you can also have that one day. But just believe in yourself and let God and Jesus work through you. This been your boy Jaloso. Thank y'all very much. Brandon, Tony, and everybody else that came in that ain't want to talk in the chat. God bless y'all and thank you anyway for checking me out. I'm out of here, Brandon, and I'm out of here, world. Peace. Mm-hmm.